Yeah, it's research. I'm in the movie. Right. That's what all the people say. And, yeah, so I just went down, I read them, and I mean, you find out why they've done so well. It's such an easy read, it's such a creative story. It brings you in, it makes you want to turn the page, and that's why it's done so well. So it was cool to see that and where she kind of goes, where she's got her ideas, and you can kind of start taking things from the story, what you would think would help with your character, and so,
Right. Yes.
What was your favorite part about being
Felix?
Yeah.
It was fun to play a dark character and to play a character who enjoys hurting other people. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds so bad, but I mean, like, in everybody you have certain aspects of you that, you know, are, you know, maybe necessarily, there might be a bit of an angry person somewhere in you, so, but I mean, you kind of suppress that person, and it's good society. You're not going to run around being, you know, wanting to fight people, and, you know, someone crosses you, you're not going to just go out and attack them, otherwise you're in jail. But it's cool to kind of strip that layer away and bring that to the surface, and that was what was fun about it, was just playing a character who really just liked being evil, was good at what he did. It's kind of cool for me, so.
Did they color your eyes, like, digitally, or contacts?
Yeah, there was contacts. It was funny, because contacts were, they're hand-painted, they were like, so cool, but they were like this, kind of. So I had tunnel vision a bit, and I was worried that some of these big stripes, I was just going to catch frog pats and right in the face with like a big left hook with my banana hand, just knocking them out. And they'd be like, standing over top and be like, oh shit.
How, on the set, does it feel like you're on a set, or, I mean, was it filmed? I know that it was filmed, some of the stuff on location.
Yeah. I mean, the stuff in Italy was like ridiculous. You're in Italy, and they're paying you to be there, and you're in the most beautiful countryside, and you're like, really? Can I do this like every day? And then the sets are like, and you just gotta, you have stuff that people, you never really think about. You watch these movies and you're like, it looks so good, and you never really think about the amount of work that goes into building sets, and you know, everyone that works behind the camera. Our sets were so beautiful that, like, we were in there and I was just like, oh, that's wood, that's not marble. It's big, grand, huge stages, and so, yeah, it was, what was the question again?
Like, was that on location, that room?
The room was a set.
Okay.
Yeah, with like partial green screens and all that fun stuff, but it was huge, and it really helped because, I mean, I've done some things where it's supposed to be this grand scale, and you're only in a small piece of it, and the rest is green screen, and they're like, imagine where you are, kind of, you know, and this way you're in this big, huge, grand hall, and it really just kind of helps add to everything. You look over, and like right in the middle is a big grate where all the blood will drain down, you know, and it just kind of adds little things, kind of looking around. Like, it's really neat.
Yes.
Did you shoot the studio stuff on stages in Vancouver? Or,
Yeah.
What studios up there?
The Vancouver Film Studio. We worked there for, let's say like 12, 15 days, and then Italy was 5 or 6. And then there was like a lot of locations throughout Vancouver, Stanley Park, which was a lot of the sort of the wolves running through the woods, all that fun stuff. So, yeah, I mean, locations all over Vancouver. It was really kind of cool.
Can you give us an actor or an actress you have worked with that you would like to work with again, and one you have not worked with yet and that you would like to work with?
Right. I mean, everyone I worked with on the Twilight films were really cool. Halle Berry was, I mean, apart from the fact that she's pretty easy on the eyes, she's such a sweetheart, really talented. I'd like to work with her again, I think. Someone I'd like to work with who I haven't worked with. And it's like tough because there's so many cool actresses and talented out there, and it's like, you know, who do you? I think I like Sandra Bullock for some reason lately. She's really like, she seems like just such a real person, like really, really down to earth, really cool, but she's really talented too. I'd like to work with her. I'd like to work with Angelina Jolie, because back in the day, like a few years ago, I just think she was the hottest thing out there.
So are there any males that you know?
Yeah, there's so many actors out there, man. I think the thing is that a lot of these actors is tough because some of them are so talented and you've just grown up watching them that I think, like I found when I was watching Michael Sheen working with him and I was off camera, I would like completely come out of character and just start watching him. And I'm like, oh damn, because he's so cool and like, you know, just learning other people's processes and kind of watching what they do and like Johnny Depp, I think, you know, him creating characters, he completely loses himself. You don't see Johnny Depp, you just see whatever character it is. Like guys like Philip Seymour Hoffman, who I love, he's always in like little, he's always got these parts in movies, but you're always like, man, he's good. Like you just remember his parts and like, man, the list goes on. So many cool actors out there, so you just never know what a career does and where it brings them, who you get to work with, hear some crazy stories and stuff. Brad Pitt would be fun. I think he does such a great job. Everyone sort of, a lot of people kind of like harp on him just because he's like a pretty boy, and, you know, but he just, every movie I've seen, he does a great job. So it just goes on and on the list. Cross my fingers, hopefully I work with somebody soon.
Yes.